Lucy, where's your eyelashes?
I just got them done.
Nah, Tiana got hers done today as well. G'day guys, come to a live down here at the track getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. So basically I'm down here with Chop and Lucy. I was doing some work on one of my cars. But one of the things we discussed while we're here, or I should turn that off so you guys don't cop that, is the fact that it's sort of a hard to explain what we wanted to do. So I wanted to sort of show you guys, because when like Chop's looking at it and we're looking at it, it's sort of like, it's wild what we want to do. So I sort of want to show what we want to do here at the track, as well as maybe, you know, if you guys want to, you can, there's like a donation thing down below if you want to, and help us out with what we want to do here at the track. Well, what we need to do because of the situation like here behind us where the track is just like destroyed. So yeah, g'day guys, how are you? Netherlands, I can see a message there. What I wanted to show you guys is basically what we intend to do on here at the track. I should get, where's Lucy and Chop? But anyway, so we're going to start here. I'm going to change my camera around, so I sort of want to show you guys. This is where we intend to start concreting. We're going to head down this way. It's going to be 10 meters wide and getting rid of all this. Like, you can see this part of the track is like messed up pretty bad. So yeah, I got my Chinese work boots on. But yeah, a lot of the track unfortunately looks like this. So it's very unfortunate. I'm definitely not smashed at all. It's just really hot and sweaty down here, and I've been working on cars. So anyway, we're going 10 meters wide down here. Pardon? Probably. That'll make it easier. We can do it like that. If anyone says anything interesting, let me know. Yeah, so we're going 10 meters wide down here, and one of the cool things is, where is it? Down here a bit further is where we're going to start the bank, which is sort of hard to explain, but one of the things at this track that's sort of difficult and problems we've had in the past is a lot of people start running the wall early here and run into the dirt. So the concrete's going to go right up against the wall at this point and then start to bank. So you'll be flicking in and then the wall's going to actually start to bank, which is going to be like, as you know, sick. You won't be able to drink anymore. So yeah, at this point we're going to be slightly banked, and so for reference we're going to the second step. So it'll be second step here, and then we're going to run out over this section, which gets used a lot by people like Chop and myself. We tend to use this part because it's sort of like the natural line, so this will be included in it, but it's going to be a bank. So it'll be all banked.
Gonna try keep up so we can hear.
Sorry. And then 10 meters from our inner ripple strip over there, 10 meters is out to like here, and this is going to be like 800 high. So I don't know, 800 highs, I'm like 2 meters, so a little bit less than half my height, but then bank down into that ripple strip over there, and then obviously we'll flatten this area off so it won't be like you're dropping off the back of the earth. And the cool bit that a lot of people don't really know about is we're going to continue the bank even onto this straight. So all of this area here behind, well, in front of me, is all going to be banked down here. So I don't think necessarily 800 high, I think it'll come down to like 500, but it's going to be a progressive bank all the way along here. So the amount of speed you're going to be able to carry now is going to be like sick. I'm so excited as a drifter. I know you're excited as a driver. Lucy's excited as a driver.
Look at them eyelashes.
But as like all three of us here right now are drivers, and it just like, that's why I decided to do this live, because it's like,
we want to see it happen.
We want to see it happen. We want to make it happen, and it's not even, you know what I mean? Like, we could fix it a cheaper way than costing 70,000. You know what I mean? We could just get it fixed to get us for another couple of years, and it would be nowhere near as good as it has the potential to be, even if we only have it for another 2 or 5 years. Even with that said, if we can crowdfund it and get to that 70 and be able to get this done, like, it is going to be so sick as a driver. Like, everyone's going to want to drive here. Like, you're going to have to. It's just going to be super sick to be able to come in there, flick, then it's going to bank. It's just going to be a stay on throttle around the corner, and even coming out of here, you're going to have to stay on throttle because the bank's going to want to push you back in, yeah? You're going to have to be hard on throttle to keep the car up. So we're still going to be banked at this point, and the plan is to go lower over that side so it blends into the Nico, and then it'll sort of roll off, and we're concreting down like another 50 meters down there, even into the new asphalt where it's already started to break up. And this is why I'm really scared of doing asphalting here, is because every single company I've had do asphalting work is shitty. Like, it's broken up, it's damaged within a short time. So yeah, and then we're talking about it then with Chop, is the fact that it's still going to be banked here. So it'll potentially be, you know, sort of this high at this point. And this is where it's like Chop's eyes lit up and he's like, oh, jump. So future, you know, extensions and things we'd love to do would be a jump, obviously. And, you know, who knows, at some point in a couple years time,
6 months time, fucking jump.
well, we're gonna have to get all this paid for first, but essentially being able to get this bank and everything done and the track already be amazing at that point, being able to potentially add a straight through there or here and literally turn this section into a jump, similar to a Ibisu-ish sort of jump where you'll literally be jumping, landing. If you're going backwards track, you'll be jumping and then landing into that back hairpin. Like, it's going to be wild. It'll be wild. So yeah, and here, give me that again. Thank you, Chop. But yeah, you can see these sections here are just like where we have the issues. Sorry, but all of this is literally destroyed. These are the dodgy repairs that we've done. As you can see, like, it's not great, guys. It's definitely good enough to drift on, but this is the bit that sucks, and all through here is all cracked. You can see it. So it's, you know what I mean, it gets me like pretty upset. And then when I was saying I can't do burnout, guys, we have noise limits here. That's why I'm only open twice a week. So these bits here, this asphalt right in front of me is you know, this asphalt that's been put in here is literally only like, I would say 2 years old. So we're going to be concreting all the way back to here is the plan. And I think this part will get taken when we do concreting as well. So everything that way will be concreted. Yeah, so from that point there, where is it? Yeah, that point there all the way down, and then it'll start to bank at that point. Sick banked corner, it'll be banked all the way around and then start to come down here, and then it'll be flat. So you'll still be able to use that line and then into here, but I'll switch this back around. It's gonna make everything like way faster here at Archerfield Drift Park. Even for you guys watching overseas, if you look up Princey's Drift Car Hire, there is an RB30 S13 here that you can hire. So like, coming to Australian drifting is a very real possibility. And it's cheap. It's very cheap. I think it's like, how much does Princey rent his car for? Pardon?
500 bucks.
It's 500 bucks and includes a pair of tires and a full tank of fuel. I believe it is. We'll have to double check.
It might be 700 for the tires.
But regardless, like, it's like 4 hours and it's pretty damn cheap.
Perfect car for actually.
Hold on. The problem with asphalt is it just doesn't last. And like I said, every single thing we've had done with asphalt here had barely lasted. Like, it's 2 years. can you throw it at the wall? What do you want me to throw at a wall? I can throw a rock at the wall. I can't go drifting because it's not one of our noise nights where we're allowed to make noise. We're just down here working on cars and basically, yeah. The chance of sending a car from New Zealand and storing it at the track, we do track storage. So if you do want to bring a car here, it's like $1,500 to store your car here for an entire year, or $200 a month if you want to just do monthly. Yeah, you can buy more tyres at the track via Black Arts, because Black Arts run the tyre shop, which is over, where is my finger pointing? I don't know, somewhere over there. But there's the Black Arts tyre shed. They do tyre fitting for great prices, and you can basically, yeah. Really can't wait to see blah blah blah. The JZX raffle is full, yeah. Drift car hire is $500 included if you throw it at the wall. Well, just like your own car, you wouldn't like it to be thrown at a wall and you would expect someone to pay for it. So obviously it's not a go-kart, guys. So with the Princey's drift car hire, it's just like anything else. Like if you smashed it up, you would be paying for it, and they have a rental agreement for that. They don't mind like little taps and stuff like that. But obviously if you're reckless with the car, they'll basically, yeah, take the car off you if you're being a complete idiot. But it's not hard to tell when someone's being a dick. You know, it's just about having that level of respect and understanding that it is somebody else's car. It's not just a rental company, it's someone's actual drift car. So, yeah. So, I'm just looking at the comments, guys. Remember, there's a super chat button down as well if you want to get involved, guys. Any extra money right now would be very helpful to get this track done. So, LZ's 180 is here at the track stored. So, remember watching my BMX stuff. Any feature? Yes, so basically down the back of the track, we're doing all the banked corners and everything. The idea of banking it, we're going to be doing a spoon drain and then also adding drainage on the other side of the banked corner as well. Can we get a team sign if we pay $500? So the signs that are over on the wall, on the fence over there, you pay $1,400 for a two-sided sign. $1,400 Australian for a double-sided sign. And you can literally make a sign with whatever you want, as long as it's not profanity. And that includes the actual sign being made. All you need to do is send the artwork. So, yeah.
Yeah, we play that.
Well, yeah. Unfortunately, guys, with the whole thing with airport being liable for track, airports aren't governed by the government as such, and they're pretty much their own government and can do pretty much whatever they want. That's why here at the drift track we find it so retarded that you can have aeroplanes and helicopters literally taking off and landing at any time, but we can't make noise here at a drift track. That's literally, the airport's right there. Like that fence, on the other side of that fence is the airport. So that for us is like super sucky. So where are we at? No, so funds wise, the Mark II sold, so I'm literally going to put 20 grand of that Mark II money into getting this done. The GoFundMe's at like 12 grand, so I guess they're at 32,000. So we're not even halfway yet, but yeah, we're trying. We're definitely trying. So yeah, where are we? I need to show me track. Sorry, I'm just reading your questions and stuff, guys. Uh, 14 years old, you can actually drift at 14 here at the drift park. You don't need a roll cage, you just need long pants, long sleeve, and a helmet. And yeah, $60 on weeknights, or $60 for a half day on Sunday, or $120 for a full day. No, it's $100 for a full day. So it's even cheaper. Law, is it LOHRRR? Thank you so much for the donation, mate. I very much appreciate it. Was there another donation that I missed? I think there was. Someone put through another one that I missed. I really need to thank you because I can see that it says something. I've lost it. Oh, Cam Nicholson, thank you so much, dude. Massively appreciated. And like I said, that money will be put literally straight through into the track. Every single cent that I'm making at the moment, either it be from YouTube, the GoFundMe, the selling of my, literally my most, I wanted that car so badly. The JZX 110 Mark II is one of my dream cars. So trust me, selling that was tough. But you know, we can put the money into the track and hopefully things will be better. So one of the concreting guys can do it on March 2nd. He would start. So we have a drift day here on the March 1st, and then he would do it on the March 2nd, which means we need to, we only need to cancel one drift day, and it would be ready by the following Tuesday after that. So it'd basically be like 10 days he would be able to get the whole job done in. And that would be dry and like ready to go. We should try get you there. Yeah. I thought we'd be closer to the 70k by now, but we're getting there. Everything helps. Kieran Brokeman, let me know if I said your name wrong. Thank you so much, dude. It's so massively appreciated. Now I have to teach the jail to get, so to do it. How much for passenger laps? So we do passenger laps here at the track for $100. Ride with a pro, and you can go with like myself, Chop, Lucy, Bryce, any of the guys here, any of the pro drivers that we can get will do the ride with the pro. And obviously a percentage of that 100 obviously goes to the track, and then a percentage goes to the drivers as well for taking you for laps. So that will help out as well. Is the track only drifting? Yeah, it's only drifting. We honestly, like, go-kart guys and motorbike guys are okay, but there was just so much drama. Like, everyone thinks drifters are dramatic, like the motorbike and go-kart guys, and there was so much drama involved, and too much complaining. And we really, like, we weren't making money running the motorbike and go-kart days because the insurance is so much higher when we run you know, motorbikes and stuff like that. So, you know, we've dropped that now. Our insurance drops dramatically. Like, insurance, like, it saves like 40,000 a year in insurance, and the bikes and carts simply weren't making that money back. Yeah, so you don't need to hold a license at all to drift here at Archerfield. Will I be selling the S13 drop top? I can't really, because it's in a million pieces, and to be honest, if it was together now, I'd probably be looking in to sell it to get this done, as much as that would kill me. Good car to start up drifting. Have you been on my channel for long? 350Z, man, come on. Or an AU Falcon, whatever, anything will work. Automatics, absolutely fine. There was like 8 AUs here the other night, and I think one of them was manual, and the rest of them were absolutely shredding with auto. Life behind bars. Used to say, hey, Canberra's, love Camberwell. Such a good place. Hey, Chop, did you ever skate Camberwell?
Yeah, shit, fucking.
It was no good for skating?
500 times skating anyway.
No good for skating. It was sick for BMX. Can I go street drifting? I never do that. I never go street drifting. Neither does Chop.
Not anymore.
I would love to come up and do rides with the pro and donate all the money to the track. Get up here, Tyler, I mean. If you're short of your target track repairs when you need to get done, hit up. The thing is, yeah, Adam, I can tell you guys, Adam is going to be coming back here not very soon. I need to work it out, but I think it's March or April. No, might be May that he's coming, but he is going to be coming out again, and he really wants to come out to Archerfield and drift. So he's actually coming over to Australia for another event, which is undrift related completely, but then he hit me up and wanted to come out, and yeah, the Kieran Brokeman, I didn't miss it. Thank you so much, dude. Massively appreciate it. And again, anyone that does donate, it helps so much. Michael Gleason, thank you, dude. I know I see you comment on every single video, so thank you so much. Where are we at? So I'm just trying to catch up with your comments, guys. Laps, ride with a pro laps. It's minimum 4 laps, but honestly, once the guys get out there, they usually don't really stop. So depending on who it is, basically the bigger horsepower the car is, you know, means you'll get, you know, just say it's one of the really big horsepower pro cars, they can't do much more than like 5 laps before they kill a brand new set of tires. Where if it's someone like myself or Chop and stuff like that, tires will last longer, so generally your ride will last longer. So and then if you're a chick or something, not necessarily with me or Chop, because his fiance and then my wife would kill us, but for other dudes that are pro drivers that don't have a partner that would kill them, if you're a cute girl, you obviously get a bunch more laps. So there you go. Just have to say it, because now Lucy probably won't let anyone go in the car with Chop. Where are we at? Sorry, I'm just out of 10. How bad is the track damage? It's pretty bad. The bottom half the track, like, it's still fine to drift on now. It's just that it is breaking up. So yeah, it's every time it rains, I literally shit myself. So yeah. Someone already has an AU. Yep. For the hire car, what experience do you need? None. Obviously, if you have no experience with the rental car, ideally you'd come on a Tuesday night when we have tuition and everything else, and we have a start line. You know, so you would be able to experience it better and, you know, obviously not get in the way. Do I still have Adam's Rep 180? Yes. You'll see in tomorrow's vlog that comes out, I had to actually steal a battery from it today. But yes, it's still here. So, and we need to get it fixed up before he comes out again soon. Right. I'm just trying to catch up again with everything you've said, guys. What does a ride along with either yourself or Chop? The rides with a pro are $100. Miss the moon days. What about a VB drinking comp with Chop? You got the VBs, Chop?
I just drank the last one.
Oh, he just drank his last one. So unfortunately not. That was bling.
Ah.
He's only saying that because he wouldn't be able to scull one.
No, he wouldn't.
He probably uses a straw to drink beer.
He sits down to pee too.
Yeah, sits down to pee. Limited runner merch. So we do have the Archfield Drift Park and Black Art stickers running at the moment. You'll have to hit up Black Arts for that. Sorry, Lucy.
Sucker.
But if you guys want to get stickers sent out, you can do that through Lucy. How much is it to use a rental car at the drift track? Hit up Princey's Drift Car Hire on Facebook, guys. That's the best way. But I think it's about $500 and includes like tires and fuel. So it's ridiculously cheap. You'll never get to drift anywhere in the world for that cheap. Like, it's so cheap. Already did stickers for support. Thank you, Josh. For anyone that doesn't know, Josh Steves, that's Coffee Guy. Would you ever get a BMW E46 with a 1J? Probably not. Is there age restrictions for drivers? 14. And that 500 AU, and it's the first pair of tires and a full tank of fuel. You won't use a tank of fuel in a whole night. You know, I mean, and you'll yeah, you won't use up a whole tank of fuel, so I wouldn't stress about fuel necessarily. But you, if you're a good driver, you'll use the full thing of tires. Oh, Joshy gives me all the coffees in the world, and there he is donating $5. Thank you, Josh. AKA Coffee Guy. I did a tour of the track just before, so if you re-watch the live stream, and if you do watch the vlogs, you know that I'm not a fit person. I don't necessarily want to go for a walk around the track again. It's very hot here. As you can see, I'm all shiny. It's from sweat. Am I sponsored by Hoonigan? I've been on Hoonigan Flow for like 6 years or more. I don't really make a big deal about it. I guess I probably should do more with them, but yeah. I do stuff with Hoonigan, and they are happy to do more for me. It's just a matter of me sending them rad clips to be able to share and help me grow my name and channel. So I really should send them more stuff, and I do intend to once the 350 and the 8.6 and stuff are going again. But this is like the first time in a very long time that I haven't had a drift car running, and honest to God, it's killing me. I don't know if any of you guys saw the vlog the other day where I took the Raptor out when I shouldn't have. Wifey got very mad about it, and I sort of got mad at myself. I shouldn't have done it, but I couldn't help myself.
Definitely should have done it.
It was don't get me wrong, it was pretty fun, but I shouldn't have done it. And anyway, that is the daily driver, blah blah. And yeah, but it's killing me, man. I need to drive, but the Shockworks should be here Monday or Tuesday, which means I'll get to go out and send it in the Tuesday drift session before I fly out to New Zealand on Wednesday. So I'll keep you guys up to date with all that and go hard with you know, getting as many vlogs out as I can. Rookie lessons on a Tuesday. It's $60 to drive on the Tuesday. It's 5 p.m. until 9 p.m. and the tuition's included. So we'll have, you know, I'll come out there myself, or Benke generally jumps in the cars because I'm a terrible passenger, or any other pro drivers that are here will actually come and jump in the car with you if you need, but not me. I won't jump in the car with you. I sold the Black 35 really cheap to Rudy, whose Corvette burnt to the ground. I sold it to him as cheap as I possibly could, and thanks to my sponsors GK Tech, Stage Wheels and Shockworks for being super rad about it, and basically, you know, helping by allowing me to be able to give that car to those guys ridiculously cheap and get them back on the road. So I was super happy to be able to do that. So yeah, that definitely helped. Battle the Drift misses. Yours versus Chops. Tiana versus Lucy.
I really want to drive with Steve.
Yeah.
No,
Lucy's car is fast. So Lucy's used to doing comp stuff. Tiana is more of a thrasher, if that makes any sense. So Lucy's done some comp stuff and has her car gripped up to suit, where Tiana likes a bit of more of a loosey-goosey, throwbacky sort of style. But she's getting faster and she's learning how to tandem. But the thing is, I never taught her how to use the handbrake, so it's something that she's starting to learn. What do I think about Holden? They make good V8s. That's about it. Well, they don't. Chevy make the V8, but in DCA event in Melbourne this year, yes, there is a DCA event in Melbourne this year. We're working with the guys from Keep It Reet, and yeah, there's going to be more news about that soon. Who are you linking up with in New Zealand? Everybody, I guess. I won't have enough time to catch up with what do you call it? I was speaking to Mad Mike the other day. I don't think I'll have a chance to catch up with him because I'm only there for a few days. But yeah, what's my favorite drift car? A86. My A86, especially once the beams is in and running, it's going to be amazing. Get some footage with Drift Skid. If you can keep up with me, we'll get footage. But yeah, the GoPros don't have that good a zoom. So Princey's drift car hire. There we go. Car only is 500. Car plus a jerry can of fuel and first pair of tires 700. Still ridiculously cheap, hey? Like, it is so cheap. Like, it'll pretty much cost you that much to come here and drive it. It'll cost you the same to come and drive your own car. When you think about, most people have to like hire a trailer and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's extremely cheap. And I think there's only been one person that's had to pay to fix the car, and the guy literally, like, he hit the back end pretty hard and bent an LCA, and had sort of caved in the rear quarter panel. So yeah, I think it was like $500 to repair it, so it wasn't that bad. But you know, it'd cost you probably more if you did it on your own car. Can I do a burnout event in the future? So I'm actually looking into running, well, so a burnout comp me driving, or a burnout comp like run one, because we're going to do a burnout event in conjunction with one of my drift events here at the track soon. But you guys will know more about that in the soon. Are you able to drift Adam LZ car just to scratch your itch? That's a good point. No, the power steering's still broken on it, and I would need to find another power steering motor for it, which I obviously need to do. So that still needs to be fixed on Adam's car anyway. Did you ever own a greenish S14 a couple of years ago? I'm pretty sure my mate Charles bought it. Greenish S14. I've had a green, I used to race a green S14, and I had a green S14 that ended up like a house of color, blacky purpley color. Yeah. What happened to Adam LZ's car? It's literally sitting like 100 meters away from me under a cover, locked away. Do a massive skid party. Basically what I plan to do is run a big drift event and burnouts. Yep, Dale, definitely come out and have a ride along, man. Was you gay or are you gay? Yeah, definitely.
First one.
Gay for drifting. I love drifting. So, yeah. Sweet comment, anonymous prankster. About as funny as cancer you are. Going to go for the night, mate. Can't wait for the next vlog. Oh, Daniel Lazik, thank you so much, dude. Much appreciated. Drifters Unleashed S14 ended up quite nice looking with a house color paint job and wasn't green anymore. So that is something. You guys still going up Mount Glorious? Some people still go up Mount Glorious. I personally don't like, it's not that I don't like Mount Glorious, I just don't think it's that interesting. It's very wide and
I haven't
lots of room for error there, and you know, the fact that Chop hasn't crashed there says enough for me. So it's obviously not hardcore enough.
No.
So how long till the kids are drifting? I need to get their drift cart going again, but Scarlett already drifts in a drift cart, so yeah. The raffle for the 110 will be tomorrow, definitely, because I think pretty much everyone's paid up. Hopefully I'll get to link up with the Mayhem guys. I have seen some of their videos. Yeah. Were you a sponsored BMX rider? I was a world champion BMX rider in 03 and rode professionally for a long time. So, yeah. Luke's favourite spot is the drainage ditch off the main road. Oh, yeah, to do jumps in the Raptor. Should get into RC drifting. Man, all the guys I know that do RC drifting, I think it costs them more than it does to drift a real car, especially my friend Dale. He spends so much money on his RC drift cars, it's ridiculous, and then has a shitty 31 that he drifts, and then he can't even afford tyres half the time. Hilux or Ranger? Stupid question. I have a Ranger Raptor. They're sick, way better than Hilux. Hilux overpriced shit. What happened to the Carbon S14? That was the one that ended up house color painted. I'll be over in the US again at some point. Westmeet around DCA and Vic. Oh, DCA and Vic. Oh, well, no, he's saying, Sean Powers saying, will we have one? Because Sean missed out. He was away when I was there last time when we went out streeting. So, yeah, Sean, probably.
If we go to Melbourne,
if we're going to Melbourne, we're definitely, going to do some of that. Am I going to Rocky Nats? I don't think so at this point. What gearbox will bolt to a 4AG to put in a Suzuki? I have no idea. Canada, I would definitely love to get out there too. Yeah, it's already expensive with just me and the wifey drifting. Not really. The wife's more expensive at drifting than I am. I drift in the 350Z and it literally like one pair of tyres a night. When Tiana takes her S13 out, it's like 10 tyres. So, AU Falcon as a starter car, absolutely. And then a lot of guys that are very good at driving are here driving AUs because they're just cheap and fun. Are you running? Yeah, we're running full track at the moment. Would I mind, anonymous prankster, I can block you off this if you like, because you're being a bit of a dickhead. Props issue 59, yes, that is the one that I'm in. The event in NZ is at Bay Park. So sorry, I'm just reading through all the stuff. Wood chop turbo might